Okay, back to what I love. I'm like 2.5 hours in. I was playing this last night. I decided I'm going to stream it today. So, essentially, what this challenge is, we're going to play the game through 5 times, 6 times total. Once with Gustav / Verso, once with Lune, once with Mael, once with Sael, once with Monoko. And then once I've completed 5 New Game Plus and built every character to the maximum they can be, then we do New Game Plus 5. So each of these will be not separate games like they were before. These will be, each one will get a New Game Plus. So we'll complete the game with Gustav / Verso, then we'll do a New Game Plus and play it as Mael, then we'll do a New Game Plus again and play it as Lune, etc. Until all of them are built up as strong as they possibly can be. And then we do a New Game Plus 5, which will have enemy HP times 100, so it'll be a long slog of a playthrough, but with some really cool abilities on display. Where are we? Killing this guy. So currently we've just set up the solo Gustav run. I've got the solo Pictos in place. It's a bit of a weird sound glitch going on at the moment. When they die, which side is easy over here? There he is. Whoops. That was a whiff of a shot that I didn't want. Mark has learned, but that's an expensive one, so we'll keep that on him. This place is so confusing.
This place is confusing.
They built it to make their village harder to find.
I'm obsessed with this game. This would be my 25th playthrough.
Nice.
But it's just such a good goddamn game. Nope, not that way. This way.
63rd. Damn it. Damn it. I can't believe we crashed into this. Whatever this massive thing is. So much for Gerald's vaunted reinforced front plates. I can't believe we have to abandon the cars already. We're nowhere close to the Patris. Definitely have a concussion. I swear I saw some industrials running out of that thing. Definitely hallucinating. Damn it, Hector. I told you to slow down!
Excuse me.
Same as all the others.
Hey, don't get cocky, Maya. Look at its equipment. That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously.
For those who come off.
Chef.
Well, that will help. We can use that. Nice. Well, that will help.
Few things we can get from here.
It's really a village of Jestrels. They seem better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
The thing is, I've played this game so many times now, I know where everything is. I don't think there was a single bit of loot in this game that I haven't found. I'd be willing to put money in it. I've found stuff so far out of the way. Do I want to be spending my money on these guys? No.
Nice.
I don't use roulette. I might have to bring it in for the final playthrough with the plus times 100 health, but at the moment I can comfortably get through all characters without having to. I can't do enough damage to speak to that guy just yet. Alright, the dock's over here. No, it's just the arena. It's that guy I can't do thingy with. There's this guy. Quick little fight.
Take him down.
Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do.
Tail, 52nd expedition. Man, I could barely think straight. Hurricane just shot broke my skull. What the fuck kind of friendly flight was that? Oh, I'm bleeding out, but their medic is bloody useless. He just keeps telling me about his bone problems. I'm gonna die here, aren't I?
Arriva. Veloci. Ok. Oh, lì. E sottino. Oh, ci sto. Ah, molto. Oh, caffè. Oh. Milo. Oh, lo. Come we. Oh, my. Ah, come we. Come we. Oh, ben. Oh, lo.
Wait long enough, these will just break in a moment. That's one. Promise. There we go. Yeah.
Take him down.
How many do you want? 3. Just about. What's my shopping done? Well, there's a bit more I can get. This way. Yeah. Pick up another grand here. Sweet. That's all I can pick up for now. That's all I can do for now.
We need to get.
Oh, listen. Oh, wait. You know.
Why? We already.
The straight. Lead the way.
when I'm on without them. I'll do that on Miles' playthrough. I'll probably do that second, to be fair. I do Gustav and Verso first, because to access various areas in the game, I have to play as Verso. I have to fight Minoko as Verso, and then I have to fight Golgra as Verso and Minoko. What else is there? There's a couple of times where I need Verso to be strong, essentially. So if I do him first, get him all built up first, then that's that covered. If I want to get the ability to pick stuff up underwater, I need to beat Francis as Verso solo.
How did you get here?
There's just a whole bunch of things that you have to do as Verso, so that's why I do Gustav/Verso first on this. And then we'll do Miles second, because she's the next one who has a couple of solo fights. No one else has fights where you're forced to play as them solo. But Verso and I quite like playing solo. It's kind of easier and kind of more difficult. I mean, you obviously got much more risk, because if I stick strictly to solo run, I mean, you know, if Verso or Gustav ever do die in a fight, I'll just play as the others, but they're not going to be
Am I one of those old people?
massively equipped.
Hey,
The only,
how'd you end up here?
like, all the Lumina points are going to go to Gustav, and then on the next playthrough they all go to Mael, etc, etc. But they all get the ones that they get through leveling up, so they're all going to have like 100 Lumina points by the end of the game, that I can give them some basic abilities, and I can equip them with Pictos to make them stronger, etc.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I ain't fighting her right now, she's fucking hella strong right now. Right, does that put her in the party? Yeah, sorry Sale. We're gonna head to camp, spend some Lumina points, get some upgrading done. I can get his weapon up to level 9 now, and I can make a decision on which weapon is best for him to use. Oh shit, I didn't mean to. Okay, well, never mind. Vitality defense, your vitality and agility. I could do the defense and agility, yeah. Stick with that for now. Yeah, she doesn't have a good weapon yet.
since we left the village?
Yeah, sorry. Just bad memories.
Wanna talk about it?
No.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
I would never abandon a member of Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
It was so long ago. You and Sophie were inseparable on that project.
Yeah, you were.
That was a good project. It fed so many neighborhoods at once. Kind of nostalgic thinking back. We really thought we were making a difference.
Hey, we're still making a difference.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah. For those who come after.
See, I want to try and get everything I can done on this part of the map before we go to the cliffs. But I need to.
I can't believe it. We're gonna meet King Esquier. The Kestrels and Esquier.
What's my fault? What is this?
We're going to make things worse for everyone. Now take your friends and go home. Let them spend their final years in peace. This is your only warning.
I can't wait to see.
Maya?
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Sam, I saw it. The white-haired man and this woman.
What
Maya,
did
what are
you
you talking
see? Maya, breathe. Slow down. What did you see? Think carefully. Every detail could be important.
He said we need to go home and that it's my fault. And that I would make things worse for everyone. We were all frozen. It was like a waking nightmare.
What else? You said there was a woman. Maybe later.
She had a mask and
Bring my correct back. Okay, we're just gonna swing through
Yeah. We can debrief along the way. Let's head east
SKA's
to SKA's nest.
nest. It's quite a quick location to get through. 1, 2, 3 fights.
Ah, Kula Fosa. Leonardo. Ah, Lucido.
That's 1.
Great.
Nice.
Oh, Rico Bano, Ocarito, Passpordito, Miparino.
Golgra said to shout the password as loud as we can. Well, Gustav, you're the loudest.
Really? Hey.
Come on, don't be shy.
Get out of my way! Yes, Upakima Parino.
No. It's just it's the password.
Rico Felico, la Gorgranda Baripomino, Passpordito, Gomiku Huratito Sava.
Look, I am very sorry. It's just that Golgra told us that's the password, and
Come on, it's a gesture. I've forgotten in about a minute.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is quite quick, just like a 15-minute dungeon. If that. Or if I let all the cutscenes play, which I probably will, because well, it's SKA, why wouldn't I?
SKA is said to feed on light.
Are you okay, Maya?
I don't know. Getting a bit of deja vu again.
There it is.
The light here feels a little, I don't know. Yeah.
Whoops. Shit. That's a 9999, hit my first one.
For those who come after.
Perfect. The more information we get, the more questions I have.
You okay, Sid?
Yeah. Esquier is surprising. There's nothing here.
Who dares enter my lair? You can't just walk into someone's home without knocking. That is incredibly rude.
Is that... Are you Francois? He's just a talking rock.
Wait, I thought Florrie was the one.
A rock? I am not a rock. Do you have rocks for eyes? You certainly have rocks for brains. I am clearly a turtle. Esquier! Stop sending hooligans over here!
Stop being a meanie. They're nice humans.
Then keep them on your side of the caves! Now get off my lawn!
It's okay. We'll leave. We're just here for Florrie.
So, not only are you intruding, you're here to steal? Oh my word! Humans! Well, over my dead body! Rah! take it. But know that...
But you
Scram!
Francois and Esquier are very different from Jestrels and Nevrons.
You think the paintress created them too?
If not, who else?
Maybe they came from another world.
What have we here?
You got Flory. That's not Flory.
What do you mean that's not Flory?
Ha! I never had Flory. Your rock is still on the Stowaway Cliff. He got me good.
Wait, does this mean you won't help us?
If you promise to get me Flory, then we can be buddies.
Can't you swim without Flory? We saw you flying just now.
Oh, you're much too heavy. I need my rocks.
Your rocks.
Alas, I've lost them all. I can do much more than swim. I can fly into space. I used to fly all the time with my best friend Herschel.
We'll help you find your stones.
Oh, how lovely of you.
Wait, Francois said the Stoneway Cliffs. Where's that?
All the way to the north. Just aim for the E33. Oh, I'll meet you outside. Ah!
Expedition 66, Marcel. Damn you, Esquier, and your stupid mushrooms. Your friend ate them with no problem, but it also seems your friend was immortal. That's the sort of extremely relevant detail that you should mention at the start. Oh, stop crying. You're not the one about to die. I can't believe this is the end of our expedition. We've learned nothing and achieved nothing, and we're not even leaving anything useful for future expeditions. Damn it all, I should never have trusted a giant talking marshmallow. Great, and now I'm losing consciousness.
Nice. First thing we do is get healing parry. Healing parry is one of the best abilities maybe in the game. Are you Egypt? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Fucking idiot. Hmm. Of course, now I've got rid of Burning Mark. There we go.
For those who come after. For those who come after. For those who come after. For those who come after.
We can break him again. Perfect cycle. Yeah, back into overcharge. He's no longer stunned.
For those who come after.
Boom. Nice. But most importantly, over there. Second most importantly is this guy. Most important is that, which we immediately equip. So I tend to come out stunned before I have a chance to do anything anyway. Healing parry. Hello. We like you a lot. So I don't need to bother learning any of the like critical boost, critical stun, critical anything, because I have 100% crit rate thanks to last stand critical. So eventually I'll have to learn them because they'll be more useful once I've got Energizing Start 1. That would be a better one to put in instead of Energizing Start 3. Healing Mark. Okay, we can switch you out for Energizing Start. Figure out defences and stuff in a bit. Pop over here.
Vergier, Expedition 62. Vergier beat the rest of us to 100.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I might need to do
I need one more.
if I'm going to even up the score. Oh, I can hear a big nav coming. They count for double. If I kill it quick, I can boost my score.
Now you get to do the biggest hit that you can do before Act 3. Boom, 32,000, look at that.
For those who come after. For those who come after.
Get in. Got to bear in mind, any hit that he would have got on me would have just instantly fucking killed me. He hits like a tank for this level. He would have absolutely destroyed me, just dead. But he didn't hit me, so that's nice. Where am I going? I need one more journal, so we're going to have to come up here and get it. Once I've got one more journal, I can go get 20 Lumina points, and then, you know, we'll be in a really good position to, let's touch the entrance. Yeah.
Wow. That Nevron is the size of a mountain. Is it eating the mountain?
I mean, all the way through this dungeon thinking I was going to fight that fucker. You don't. He is essentially scenery. Which is a shame. What am I thinking? There's an item here. There's not an item here. Oh. Right, I need to get these parries right. Or just do that, that works too. So that'll probably work against these guys as well, but it won't work against the last ones because they're stronger. Yeah, I thought the guy on the right would survive. God damn. Whoops. Energizing start 3 is learn. I'm just going to stay equipped because it's, yeah, I've got room for a 5, so once that's learned we can take you off. Yeah, okay. I'll chuck in another one to learn. Christ. Can I make you burn? No. Right, okay. You give me defense, so yeah, energizing start can go. We'll put in. When it first strike is nice, but because I'm normally firing off a couple of shots, it's not actually that useful. Oh, hello. First tone needs learning. Cool. Then we put in energizing start 1. Cool. Right up here. Swing to the right, there's some money to pick up here. And reverse it back. Shall I heal him for this fight? Yeah, because there's 3 of them, they're not all going to die. Anyone who gets marked on them will probably die, but... Damn. God damn it.
For those who come after.
Nice. Powerful revive is no use to me at the moment. Critical moment's no use. I don't do roulette. Okay, so now we go for defense. What's the best one? Healing mark, sold. Okay, he's got a bit more defense on him. Healing parry. Let's look at speed. Powerful revive, 54 speed. Except I must have stun boost. Okay. Oh, you idiot. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yep, I just did that. Moving too quickly. No, there's nothing up here. No. Yeah, moving too quickly. That was my problem there.
Interesting.
So essentially, throughout these, so there will be 6 playthroughs on this stream series. Essentially, a solo run for each of the characters, and then they all get together for a new game +5, which will have all the enemies have 100 times their regular health. It's going to be pretty fucking cool, to be fair, actually. cartoon again. God damn it.
For those who come after. This will be useful.
We'll go up here in just a moment. We're just going to kill this guy over here. So this area of the map is like a circle, and I come down on one side and my exit is on the opposite side, and there are two groups of enemies on either side. But once I kill this pair of... Cool, getting mark on him and him. Oh, hell yeah. They're both dead. And then the guy away. There we go. So we do this, we grab that.
Nicholas, Expedition 44. The idea was you'd only have to fool the first one. Then Jules can wear its carcass to trap the next, and so on, until we all have proper cover. But disguising ourselves as Nevrons has proven to be extremely ineffective, to say the least. Maybe they recognize each other by their chroma. Anyway, it was an utter failure. To any expeditions that follow our trail, do not disguise yourselves as Nevrons. It doesn't work.
Right there is the second dumbest expedition. And the dumbest is, well, we'll get their journal in a minute, because they're also here. 4, a bit mean. Do I need healing? No. We'll whack her. It's been overcharged. If I parry this, I'll have enough to play it. Okay, I don't think it'll break her though.
For those who come after.
Maybe. No. Now we'll break her. Straight into overcharge.
For those who come after.
I'll be a 9999 probably. Yep. I don't think Shatter will break her. Overcharge might. Get a mark on you. Yeah. And hit you with a shatter, so then it puts me on overcharge. Regardless. Oh yeah. Bye.
For those who come after.
Right, now we go up the ramp to the trader, then we jump down to the beginning area, come back up to the entrance of this and go the other way. Because where I need to go is there. There's nothing down that way, but there is something up there. And then when we come down again there, we go the other way around and get the other enemies. Well, I'd like to make sure... So the other thing is, with each of these solo runs, it will be kill everything. Like, every dungeon, every enemy, including Simon. Though Lune probably won't kill Simon, unfortunately. All the others will. She probably won't.
Genevieve. We buried Patrick near the lake, so he could be close to water.
I know he really missed the aqua farm and his floating gardens. Piorska thinks it's a waste of time to update these journals, but I find it strangely comforting. I suppose at its core, it's a record that we existed, that we still exist. The Gamage is coming, but I feel at peace. Just the two of us, but we managed to carve out a tiny sliver of a life of our own. I should feel guilty, maybe, for abandoning the mission, but I don't. I'm just glad that when tomorrow comes, it'll be Piorska at my side. Until the end.
These aren't the ones I was referring to as the dumbest expedition. They're cool. Good people. We'll get to them. Hell yeah. So, teamwork. Let me explain why I've equipped that. 10% increased damage while all allies are alive. That actually has a hidden 10% damage modifier. And because they stack, it's actually 21% total. Because you do 10% and then 10% of that, well, 10% of the total, it comes out to 21%. But if you a solo, you still get that flat 10% damage increase. So that right there is one of the, that's a flat damage increase for him. That is always going to be equipped. Okay, so we go back down and round the other way. There are 4 Pictos that have a hidden 10% damage. There's Teamwork, there's Sweet Kill, there's Dead Energy 2 and First Strike. All of those have 10%. And the thing is, all this damage in this game, it's not... hang on. Wow. Great start. For example, if you have 2 things that give you 50% damage, that does not mean that you do 100% extra damage. You actually do more than that. So for example, if your flat damage is 1000 and you add 50% to that, that's 1500. But when you add the other 50%, you're not adding 50% of the flat damage, you're adding 50% of the total damage. That's another 750 damage on top. So instead of it being 2000 damage, you're actually doing 2250. And the thing is, that's with all of them. It adds it all up when you do an attack, and that's why you're able to get the millions and millions of damage later in the game. Because if you add up all the percentages of all your Pictos, it might come to like 300 or 400% extra damage. But when you do it cumulatively like that, you'll find you're actually doing significantly more than that. It's always, you know, a percentage of the cumulative total, which is insane. You know, it's exponential damage essentially, which is batshit. Oh, I missed it again. Okay, they're getting first strike. No, they're not. Thank fuck for that. Come on, mark him. No. Right, we'll let him have a go. Damn it.
For those who come after.
So I'm knocking out those 999s. 9999 even. Pretty regularly. I have missed something. I've missed some chroma. Where did I miss it? Is it the other side or is it this? It's the other goddamn side, isn't it? Shit. Hang on, we're gonna have to. My whole trying to keep it all efficient has missed because there's some chroma over there that I forgot. Doesn't matter in the long run, but in the short run, getting every bit of chroma you can get your hands on is pretty important. I can tell you from. So I actually was preparing to do this challenge. I was on New Game Plus 4. I had like. Jesus, I only had a couple of things left to do as Sael, and then I was going to do a mile run, and then that was everything. But that was on my PS5, and it was on an alternate account that I use for streaming, which doesn't have PlayStation Plus, so it didn't have a cloud save, and my PlayStation died. I had to get a new PlayStation, which is a big part of the reason why I can't stream Fallout at the moment, because I just cannot get it to work at all on a PS5 Pro, which is what I upgraded to. But it also means that that save that I was working on is just gone. Unless I can recover it from the hard drive somehow of my dead PlayStation, which I don't think I can. So we're just starting from the beginning. But yeah, I was getting ready to do the New Game Plus 5 times 100 HP challenge. The reason it's New Game Plus 5 is that's when they max out enemy stats, enemy HP, enemy strength, all that kind of stuff. New Game Plus 6 is no different from New Game Plus 5, for example. So that's what we're aiming for, a New Game Plus 5, and then enemies have times 100 HP, which is insane. You've got to bear in mind, these enemies here that I'm killing here that have like 5,000 HP right now, on a New Game Plus, they have more like 50,000 HP. And yeah, obviously times that by 100, that's 5 million HP for just mobs. Bosses are going to have billions of HP. But also, each of my members are going to be able to be doing millions of damage every turn, so all adds up. Say hello to the dumbest expedition.
Disgusting. Laura's an idiot. I can't believe she convinced everyone to eat the Nevron. They've been puking for the past few hours. Great. Well, we can't move on with so many people sick. I told her it was a bad idea. Hopefully they'll feel better with some mushroom broth to settle their stomachs.
Double dumb, because firstly, they were dumb to eat the Nevrons. What the fuck were they thinking? But then on top of that, to try and get better, they ate the mushrooms. These are the same mushrooms that Guy got poisoned by in Esquia's nest. See, yeah, the dumbest expedition. They poisoned themselves and then tried to cure the poison with poison. So, you know, double dead. Now, this guy. One of Galt's moves I've always kind of struggled to parry, because it doesn't telegraph quite as well as the other versions of that other enemies use. It's his throwing a spell along the ground at me. Pretty much everyone else who casts spells along the ground at you, oh hello. Oh yeah, why have I got yeah. I completely lost track of what I was saying then, that's cool. Yeah, every other spell that comes along the ground comes with like a 1, 2, 3 movement, like dum dum doo, dum dum parry, bum bum parry, and this one doesn't do that. He just comes at you, and he does 3 of them, and I fuck up the timing too often, and it fucking hurts. However, this guy is not the most difficult enemy in this dungeon. That's coming afterwards. And that actually will continue. They do a very Final Fantasy-ish thing with this. This guy is the boss of this dungeon, essentially, apart from the chromatic enemies we're going to fight in a minute. But later in the game, these guys are mobs. Oh, I need to go in first. Here we go. Wow. Strike Storm is 7, is it? Nice. Oh shit. Damn, didn't get a mark on him either. Fuck. Being very generous for doing that attack and not the one that I'm really suck at. Appreciate that, buddy. Can I mark you? Ooh, yeah I can. Break. Oh, okay. Hurt him though. There we go. Spoke too soon. Hell yeah. Break him. Hell yeah. Not often I parry that. I'm pretty honest, I suck at parrying that normally. Energizing attack. Nice. Right. But as I say, he's not the big bad of this dungeon. That can be found behind us. I can do this fight, but it's hard. It is a hard fight at this level. They're not necessarily going to out and out kill me with their hits, but they will inflict blight, which is a problem. That's a good point, actually. Put a cleansing tint on there, so if I do get blighted, I can do something about it. We'll get to them in a moment. There's an item over here, which I could grab on the way out, but I think I normally go out the other way.
Useful.
Thing is, from here I'm about as far away from a flag to get out or fast travel as I can be. This is gonna suck, but we'll give it a go. A damn good shot. Oh, okay, not too bad. Hitting him for 9999 on the parries. That's useful. gonna mark all of them then. Go on. No, okay. Fuck. Damn. We're not breaking anyone either, are we? Whose break meter's highest, whose health is lowest?
We'll need to come on.
15 Lumina points in this fight if I can win it as well. Yeah, I was going to say they're just fast enough that there will come a time when they'll get 2 turns and this is it. Just gotta parry everything and we'll be alright. Oh, it's just the way I said the words and then immediately fails to parry the next hit. Does Strike Storm do more than... Yeah, it does. Okay. Christ. Oh. Yeah, it's 14,000. It's worth more than overcharge. The amount they're attacking, I can always have enough to do it. Oh, here we are. This is a turn where they're all coming at me. Fucking hell. Missed one of them on undead. But the others aren't not really going to be much help in this fight. Jesus, stop fucking that up. Holy shit, what the fuck, man. I know I can do this. It's a bit annoying that I'm failing it so hard. But you mean you do have to be perfect, essentially. You can let in a couple of attacks with these ones. You cannot let that hit you. Burn might kill him on his next turn. Fuck's sake! Saying words about how I might have a chance at winning this and then immediately getting punished for it. Determined to do this solo because I can do this solo because I've done this solo with every fucking character in the past.
For those who come after.
God fucking damn it. We will try it, but not quite yet. That gives me a lot of health. That gives me a lot of health. My defense is pretty solid. Healing mark would give me a bit of extra defense. That give me health and defense. No. Okay. I think it's we just we're as good as we're going to get. We're just going to have to do a better job. Just going to have to do better, basically. That's all. No biggie.
For those who come after.
Jesus fucking Christ. I thought one down, then immediately get killed. God, I thought I had that then. I was like, yeah, okay, one down. We're making progress. And I didn't even say it. I just thought the words and then immediately got killed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, we'll start from here. This will be fine. Let's heal it all back up on parries.
For those who come after.
If anything, I prefer the multi-move attacks than just this one. It's got quite a tight window, that attack does. The other ones are a little more generous. They really just want to keep doing the same attack every time, the one that I suck at. Appreciate you.
For those who come after.
Hell yeah. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, a little bit of XP for that one. Basically an entire level. But it's that 15 colour Illumina. Hell yeah. And also, now that we've completed this dungeon, we have enough to get another 20 colour of Lumina from the Gestural Village. So, fucking hell yeah all round. Right, and of course that's put me miles away from anywhere useful. Oh no, I did need to go that way. Okay, dumbass. Go out this way because there's a piece of music we can pick up. There's not really much point in me picking up the music and shit like that really until the final playthrough, because that's something that resets on a new game plus for some reason. Keep all your pictos and your skills and your HP and all that kind of stuff, but you lose the music. It's odd. Keep the clothing, but you lose the music. Okay, all the way out the other side. Yeah, that's this dungeon complete.
Interesting.
Okay, yeah, so we can go get another 20 Lumina points, and I'd be a fool not to. Oh, and there's a fight we can do as Gustav as well. Here. You can only do it as Gustav, so if you want to do this fight, you have to have got the mushroom from Esquia's nest. Oh, I need to speak to this guy as well, because he can... 6 more. And then we wander over here and we fight that guy. It's so weird to see the phrase dog's bollocks, which is one of the most English phrases you could possibly imagine in the most French game you could possibly imagine.
For those who come after.
You challenged the wrong motherfucker. There we go. go to the entrance of Stonewave Cliffs. I need to grab a fuel, so I'm going to disappear for a few minutes. I'll be as quick as I can, but I do need to do that. I'm getting hungry, but I do want to carry on streaming, so I need to take a few minutes. Oh yeah, we need to come here anyway. Alright, yeah, I'm going to mute. I'll be back in a few minutes.
I see why you like throwing rocks.
You've been quiet since you saw those people.
It felt like they knew me. Like, actually knew me. I don't understand what's happening. And I feel like I never understood. Like, I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets. In Lumiere, life never made sense, and I never fit, and now out here, when it was just starting to maybe feel good, then this happens, and...
Yeah. I hate it too. Things we don't understand. They just make us feel small and powerless. But it helps, you know, to focus on the things I do understand, on the people I care about and who care about me. And, you know, now I feel a little less lost, because at least we're lost together. What? What? Stop it. Too cheesy? No. Well, if it makes you feel better, I was even more lost when I was 16.
I heard that was because you were only thinking about girls.
Yep, but guess what? The girls weren't thinking about me at all.
I believe that.
Yeah. You can talk to me, you know. We're family. Well, that's what the paperwork says, at least.
Well, the paperwork probably says we're dead too, so...
Yeah, probably. Ooh, nice one.
I know.
I told you, don't get cocky. It was okay.
You taught me great. Nah.
Well, shit, I need to make a grocery delivery quickly because I am all out of milk. I had enough for my fuel, but I won't have enough for anything later. So yeah, I'm kind of multitasking at the moment, so if I'm not quick or pause for a minute, do apologise, but we will get going fully in a bit. the best one though, isn't it? Ooh. What do they close? Oh, 9 day. Happy days.
For those who come after.
Alright, so I will have to get that processed. Right, yeah, back in a couple of minutes, I'll be as quick as I can. Okay, I'm back. In about 15 minutes I'll have to briefly deal with a grocery delivery. If I put that over the top of my OBS, then I can see the chat. Hang on, I'm just adjusting windows on my PC. There we are, I can see the chat. Oh no, see the stream info. Yeah, okay. I do need to roll a joint, but I can do that whilst I'm playing. Let's go. On Stonewave Cliffs, we've done everything we can do at the moment. Which, once you've played the game a couple of times, that is an incredible foreshadowing that they just gave you there. Okay, Stonewave Cliffs. It's pretty cool that no matter where you are on the map, you can see, no matter what dungeon you're in, you can see, you know, you're ever edging closer to that 33 monolith.
Apparently, that was where people went on dates, you know. What do you think happened in those cabins?
No, actually, my guess is this was Expedition 50. You see, they created this giant wheel and tried to cross the world.
Okay, Professor.
Mes amis, floor is close. I can feel it.
Come on, you can fly. Can't you get Florida South?
Oh no, too much effort.
So, wait. Esquire is that powerful?
Apparently so, but also lazy.
Alright, let's go.
What a weird creature.
You're not wrong, Sile.
78. Max odds. Stealing the airships. But we knew we had to try, and it worked. We deserve strong leaders, not those old fools on the council hiding under the dome. Under their control, our people are condemned to a slow, inevitable extinction. Their timid half-steps achieve nothing. The answers are not in Lumiere. They are out here. Our only choice is to take matters into our own hands. Fortune favors the bold. We must forge ahead with conviction.
The hell? Shit, I can't remember where the last one is. Oh yeah, I can.
We can use that.
Okay, there's no reason to go that way.
Oh, lovely. Well, that will help.
Whoops.
For those who come after.
Nice.
Lizette, 56. In my youth, I mistook drama for passion. Simone helped me understand the difference. Opened my eyes to an entirely different way to experience the world. How can she be gone? How could they so callously, so nonchalantly destroy such a beautiful soul? Vile. They just killed her, like she was a worthless Nevron. Those cold-blooded, treacherous, despicable parasites. The night trap worked. We caught one of those white-haired bastards. She looks human, but I know she's a monster. She refuses to speak, but I'll make her talk, and then I will feed her to a Nevron. And the Paintress can take me. I don't care. Nothing matters. I will have justice.
For those who come after.
Good to know.
Lovely.
This'll be useful.
Nice. Always got first strike now.
Great. Great.
A shrine to the paintress.
The paintress destroyed our world. And someone built her a shrine.
The weak-minded turn to whatever they can to explain the unknown. When we're at the mercy of man.
The seal of the 50th. Oh, beautiful wheel. Wedged upon the rocks. The casualty of the massive serpent of the sea. But even shattered, its presence is still comforting. Adrian and Gabriel are doing their best to sustain morale, but with no food, no clean water, no way to fix the wheel, our fate is quite clear. To me, at least. But I have no desire to hold back the hopes of others. Perhaps. Perhaps we will find a way back. Still, these moments of quiet, sitting on the beach, are also a source of contentment. All our lives we've been running,
trying to outrace time, trying to reach an unreachable goal. And now we can finally rest. At least we got to see some of the wonders of this world. Even the serpent, cruel as it is a deadly elegance that is mesmerizing. And oh, what other marvels might we have seen had we been able to keep rowing? I sometimes wonder what it would have been like to grow up outside the dome. Perhaps even live amongst the Nevrons. Could we have achieved a form of peace? Or even prospered alongside them?
Interesting. Well, that will help.
We can use that.
Perfect.
Very important that I touch this particular flag because I'll need to come back here later in the game.
Looks like a farm.
Like old times, eh? Well, that will help.
원래 어째 한가
those who come after.
Well, that will help. Useful.
Well down. Wasn't quite expecting to kill her that quickly.
What have we?
Missed by a mile. Might be here in a minute. Like that? Have it again.
We can use that.
Great.
Glory is over there. Ooh, but I sense something scary.
Okay. A few minutes before my wood gets here. Just have to grab that packet away. It'll be a couple of minutes.
We can use that.
So, does that mean the Paintress has multiple forms?
More likely, she has allies or lieutenants, like the man on the beach.
My delivery's just about to arrive. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, sorry about that. I'm way too soon on that. It was crazy. I guess we'll just kill them both. I'll deal with him in a minute. A shield. Plenty of AP.
For those who come up.
Oh, lovely. Well, that will help.
Okay, here we go. Act 1 finale. Well, Mr. Lampmaster, I hope your hands aren't empty, because I'm about to, hopefully, hand you your ass.
Alright, let's get rid of it. Auction. Goodbye.
Easier than expected.
Hey, don't jinx us. No need to invite misfortune.
I don't see any stones.
What's happening?
Misfortune.
Misfortune.
We should be stunned. No? Okay. Fuck. Oh, he is stunned. God damn. I dizzied me. Clockwise from the top. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
For those who come after. For those who come after.
Is it really dead?
Looks like it.
Is this it?
Alright. Ready to sail, I guess? Just jump, mes amis.
happen to have some wine stashed away, do you?
Wine?
Hey, you can do this.
I hate water.
She doesn't seem that far now. Does she?
Yeah. Wanna throw one more rock?
The other waiting.
You might reach it.
Okay. Ooh, what about that one?
Does it really matter?
Well, like I always say, it's not about the rock. It's more about Run.
Please run.
Why? Why are you doing this? We've done nothing to you. We should be on the same side. Let her go.
Something's going on up there. Escape! Get us up there! For those who come after. Right?
No. You promised.
not a cruelty.
You let her come. You know she's too weak for this. How could you let her take such a risk?
You only care when things are right in front of you. My sweet child, you were supposed to stay home. I told you not to worry. But since you're here now, just stay put.
What are you saying? You must go home now. This does not involve you.
When this is over, we'll go home together.
No!
This won't make sense to you now. But we both want what's best for our families. I'm sorry you're caught in the middle, but I did try to warn you. It's been a while. Stay out of this. You chose to walk away. You don't get to come back now and interfere.
You've lived more than a lifetime. It's time to let her go.
A lifetime. A lifetime with my family torn apart. No. I want my family back.
It's not your family. But she is.
You would use her.
She chose to come. I didn't make the rules between you two. Hey. You alright? It's okay. I'll handle things here. Get back to your friends. Go.
So that's it. You've set us down this path. But are you ready for the consequences?
She'll never paint again.
Alright, I'm going to set Verso up and then we're going to call it there. So good dropping off point, end of Act 1, beginning of Act 2.
warning our parents. It's like every time we're together, it's to grieve. I wish we could have spent more time in this hopeless context. The plan doesn't change. We aim for the monolith. We keep heading north. With SKA's help, we can make it. We lost the lunar converter, so it's okay. We can think about that later. All the backups were destroyed by that man, but Expedition 32 will bring more. Their chances will be better. We need to prepare them. I should update our journals. Hey. It's okay. Tomorrow will still come.
This seemed important. If you want to reach the monolith, the best path is through the quarry up north.
And where did you get that expedition uniform?
Strange way to say thank you. Sorry I couldn't save your friend. I'm wearing an expedition uniform because I, too, am an expedition.
What? What do you mean you're an... I've never seen you before.
First expedition. Expedition 0.
Expedition 0? But how are you alive and not...
Old? I don't know exactly, but some of us stopped aging. We're not affected by the gamage.
Some of you? Like the man on the cliff?
I'm not. Come on.
Why? Why did he massacre our team? How could he turn on his own people?
He believes his immortality is a gift from the painters. Killing her will kill him too, and he enjoys living forever.
And you don't?
Burying everyone you know while you live on can weigh you down a bit. I couldn't help your friend, but perhaps I can help you.
You want to join us?
If you don't mind the company. Yes.
So, if I want to kill Renoir, I have to kill the paintress first. What's your name?
Versa.
Okay, so first of all, let's get Verso some. Well, hang on, let's figure out what's the best weapon for Verso.
Bet you lost your stones again.
You know me. But now you're here. We can go find them.
Yeah, buddy. We'll find them. Tell me, did you tell them about... you know what?
Oh, I lost the word. I promised.
Great. I'm counting on you.
Always, mon ami. Verso, mon ami.
Esquier, mon ami. I feel like I haven't seen you in years.
3 years, 67 days, and roughly 10 hours.
10 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh, you've been counting too.
Roughly. What have you been up to?
I have been perfecting the art of napping.
Impressive. You must teach me his secrets.
Mon ami, I wish I could. But napping cannot be taught. It can only be experienced. We must nap together.
Sure. That sounds nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
So how did these expeditioners convince you to leave your cave?
They're all so nice. Well, the super nice one died, but the others are cool too. You can make some friends too. It's been a long time since you made new human friends.
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners.
Losing a rock is better than never having a rock. Ask me how I know.
Debatable.
I hope we won't lose them, like the others.
So, you lost your stones again. How did you lose them this time?
Yeah, I lost them on our trip back from the Chestrel River, right after you left.
No, don't worry. I hope you get them back.
You are the best. I missed going on adventures with you.
Me too.
To adventure.
Cool. Yeah, alright, we're going to save there. We'll continue from here tomorrow. This will keep going for probably 2 or 3 weeks, to be fair, to get this challenge complete. There's a lot of setup, 5 entire playthroughs of setup.